Hello, my crafty friends. My name is Denise Becker, and I'm from sunny. Well, actually, it's been raining in Florida. We just went through a Cat 1 Hurricane Debbie. We were far enough away on the East Coast that we got a couple of a few strong like bands that come around the hurricane and go counterclockwise. And when they come through, it's, the winds gust up to, 60 miles an hour, and we get, you can get a tornado. We actually did have a couple of tornadoes, and lots of heavy rain and some flooding. And there was, in the northern part of Brevard County, there was some power outages. But the West Coast is what really got it. Poor Suzanne, she was pummeled with rain and wind. But it's going to hang around, so it's going to spread, go up into Georgia and the Carolinas and Virginia and just hang around there for a few days. So there's going to be flooding all over the place. There was one life lost in Florida. So, yeah, they're dangerous, these storms, even though it was, it was a tropical storm. And then the very last minute it turned into a minimal hurricane. But still, they're storm surge and rain and everything. They're dangerous, very dangerous. A lot of power outages, northern Florida. Just bad. They're just bad. And we're into the height of the hurricane season right now. So it's just, I hate to even think about it. But we were lucky that we lost no power. Nothing. We only had a little bit of rain. Didn't even have, I don't even think maybe 2 inches at the most. I mean, we lucked out. But, yeah, it was terrible. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all some things I made. And happy mail I got from my sweet friend, Suzanne, Crafty Sue 519. And look at this little slimline card she made me. Crafty friends are the best friends. Oh my gosh, that is too cute. And how come I don't remember this paper? I do not remember this paper. That might not be stamped. I don't know. But how stinking cute. I love slimline cards. How cute. And she embossed that in gold and wrote me a sweet message. And honey, you are an inspiration to me too. Let me tell you, you are. And I've been telling her I'm going to start crocheting again. And she sent me, I couldn't believe it, all this yarn. Look at all this yarn in here, y'all, with this soft, beautiful, black, soft Chanel, white, blue. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Pink, yellow. Look at that. This beautiful mint green and purple. Look at this. Honey, you need this. You need this. I can't believe you sent me all of this. It's so nice too. Oh my gosh. And I've ordered patterns on Etsy. And I'm going Saturday to get some supplies. And she was telling me about these ergonomic hooks, because when I crocheted years ago, I actually got carpal tunnel syndrome in both hands, and I'm feeling this, and this just feels so good. So I definitely want these. And she sent me these, like, I've never seen a giant needle threader this big. And then I do have some supplies, but I don't have these ergonomics and stitch markers, and then this needle and the needle threaders, and all that gorgeous yarn. So I'm really, really excited about crocheting again. I had ordered some things she made for Amy, and Amy was just beside herself, and she said, "Mom, when are you going to start crocheting again? You got to crochet." And I said, you're right, I do, and I love it. I loved it. I'm used to make everything. Hats, scarves, stuff. They didn't call them plushies back then. They called them just stuffed animals and doilies. And I used to make these as gifts. These little out of cotton thread. These snowflakes that I would pin in place and keep their shape, and brush on glue with glitter, and they were Christmas tree ornaments, and they were absolutely gorgeous. So I'm really, this yarn is so nice. Oh my gosh. I gotta call you before I go shopping because I gotta know about the yarn. This is nice. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Yeah, I've got to get some. I have some stuffing, but I got to get some. I hope it's still good. I mean, I guess it lasts, but I've had it for so long. Oh, this yarn is nice, and I love this hook. This hook is really, oh, Suzanne, my gosh. I feel terrible taking this from you. You need this. But it's so nice. Oh my gosh. So I am so looking forward to start crocheting. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. I mean, thank you. I can't believe you did that. I feel so bad because you need it. Yeah, I'm really excited about crocheting again. So I'm gonna go Saturday. We're going shopping. So I can't believe she did that. But thank you, honey. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate all of it. It's just fantastic, and I can't wait to get some of those hooks. But I wanted to show you also, Patina Hendricks sent me a picture. She made this little gingerbread girl bag, my bag, and a snowman bag. And is that not adorable? I mean, mine's a little bit different because I didn't have the same embossing folder. She had like, it was like an ugly sweater. It was so cute. And I did have this, what's this called? Oh gosh, you know, it hangs plants. Oh good grief, I've already forgot what it's called. You use it, it's made out of twine like, and you hang plants from it. I forget what it's called, but I did use my white sponge ink pad and went over it because it was a little bit plain. And I took out the snowflake embossing folder just to emboss the snowman. Well, I don't know why I went ahead and did the the little gingerbread girl, but I did, and it's cute. So I'm just gonna, of course, I'm gonna leave it as is. But I really didn't mean to emboss that in snowflake, but I think it's adorable anyway. And I kind of copied Patina's face, and she had a little bow up there, and I just had this twirly twine like from Stampin' Up! It's gold and silver, and I just put that around my bow. And I don't know if she had rickrack. I don't know if it was real rickrack or I just used my border dies and cut the rickrack, cut it out. And I just think that is so stinking cute, and I was just so thrilled to see someone making something that I've made. So Patina, you just made my day, honey. You made my day, and I cannot wait to make that snowman. So I just think these bags are adorable, just absolutely adorable. So yeah, I just love it, love it, love it, love it, and I just made my day, Patina. I couldn't believe it. And then I made. I've got to get 3 packages out. These 2 cards, I've already got the other card made. I've got to get. I made a card and a matching bag. And it's just I mean, I just use my Cheerful Daisies, and it's just a 8.5 by 5.5, and the white piece I embossed, and it's just 4 by 5 1/4, and then I cut a piece of 1 by 4, 1 by, I'm sorry, 5 1/4, and I just put it down here, and then put a piece of ribbon like right over the edge, and then I put the popped it up on dimensionals. The daisies I stamped and die cut out, and it had some little fern dies in it that I just put down there. And I used my little double oval punch for the sentiment, and with comfort and love, thinking of you with comfort and love, and just stamped a little flower inside. And I did that on an angle because that was not a photopolymer, and I have trouble with those rubber stamps. I can't see, so I just said, you know what? I'm going on an angle. I'm not going to take a chance. So yeah, I wanted to make a matching bag for this one. And yeah, I don't have enough paper. I'm almost out of this Cheerful Daisy paper. You can still get, I did rejoin Stampin' Up, y'all. And you can still buy the Cheerful Daisies stamp and dies, not the paper, but you can buy the stamp and dies that's in that. It's still current in the catalog. So if you're interested, you can order from me. You would just go to the website, and where it says find a demonstrator, type my name in, and if you're interested in buying any Stampin' Up supplies, I would be happy to help you out. And so yeah, so I made this bag. I'm not really thrilled about the inside paper. This color, it does this pebbled path. It does coordinate with the other papers, but whatever, it's fine. You know, I'm going to put a tag on there, and it does match the card, so, you know, it's fine. And then I've got to make a pansy. I have made this bag before, so if y'all have seen me make it, just skip on by. But I know I do have a lot of new subscribers that might not have seen this. So I do need to make the pansy one, and then I need to make another one. Because this weekend I have got to get this stuff in the mail, so I'll be back on making as much as I can get done, because I need to stay home, and my kids are going. Brian's gone back to work. Amy goes back Wednesday, and I just need to craft, just totally craft. So I wanted to show y'all how to make this bag. It's from Sam from Mixed Up Craft. It's an 8x3x7 fold flat gift bag. And what you're going to need, and I will leave her channel and the measurements. What you're going to need for the front and the back, and I've already done the front. I'll show y'all because it's practically the same. You're going to, on your scoreboard, this is going to be the back. Now you see how this is directional. So here's directional. So I'm going to turn it to the right, and just like I did on the front, you only make one score mark, and that's at 7 1/8, okay? And you can see this bag is designed to be just slightly shorter, like 1/8 of an inch or so on the sides, just in case you're off a little bit, which I am a little bit. And also, it takes the pressure. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. Sam was trying to explain it too. It's like pressure points up there that this just makes it easier, and it won't doesn't tend to rip like sometimes it could, but it also will hide if you're off just slightly. And this is one of my favorite bags. I make it all the time. Folds flat just like that. You can make a zillion of them, and I just love it. You can hide the handles, which I love. So I'm just going to put a tag on it. I'm not crazy about that color up there, but I still like it that it matches the card, and I'm just going to make a pretty tag. But I need a pansy one, so I did the front already and put the handles on, and I'll show y'all exactly how to do it. So you need 2 pieces of 8x8 paper. Now you can use cardstock, absolutely you can. You would have to make an additional score if you did. On the sides if you're going to use cardstock, but since I'm using paper, you don't have to. So on the front of the bag, you're going to have it facing to the right, just like the back, and you're going to make one score at 7 1/8, okay? And that folds back, and that's where we conceal it. You can see how I've concealed the ribbon, okay? And I'll show y'all how to do it on the back. So on the back piece, the other 8x8 piece, you're going to score at 1 1/2. 1 1/2 and 7 1/8, okay? 7 1/8, all right? And then I'll go through, we'll go back to that. But the sides, I already did one side just to make it a little bit easier. Where's the other one? Here it is. You need 2 4x8s, okay? Now, I've already done one just to make it quicker. Now, on the short side with the pattern facing the top, you're going to score at 1/2 inch. And you can score at 3 1/2, or I just flip it around and do 1/2 inch. Whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter, okay? And then you're going to turn it to the long side, making sure the pattern, again, is facing to the right. This is going to be the bottom. You're going to score at 1 inch and 2 1/2, and that just helps it fold flat. and then you bring it back again to the short side, and you're going to score at 2 down to the first score line, and that just helps it fold flat, okay? And then the base, I did that too. That's also 4 by 8, and all you do is, don't worry about whichever side, doesn't matter on the base. And if you wanted to use like this side for the sides, I do that a lot. So you could do that. You could use this for the base, this side of the paper, and these for the sides, whatever you want. But for the base on the short side, you're just going to score it a 1/2 inch and 3.5, or just, you know, like I do, flip it around 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. Okay, and that's it. That's the base. I did cut out a piece to reinforce the bottom because what I'm putting in here is not heavy, but I just wanted to reinforce it. Okay, so that's the scoring on the side and the base and the 2 fronts. Very, very simple. Okay, so I'll show y'all. We got to do a little bit of cutting on the sides. This one I've already done. You can see that. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I hope. Okay, make sure. Let me go ahead and burnish this. I'm always afraid when I'm scoring paper I'm going to tear it, so I tend to go lightly on it. But I'm going to go ahead and burnish this, and I'll show y'all how to cut it. It's very easy, these deconstructed bags, okay? And this bottom one we're going to fold up. This actually gets folded in the opposite direction, the 2.5 inch score line. And then where we scored at the 2 inch, just pinch it. Just pinch it in from that bottom of the score line. Just pinch. That's it. Just pinch it in. It just helps it fold flat, okay? And then we're going to cut this bottom where we scored at 1 inch. We're going to remove this little rectangle. And I'm going to come in at an angle right up to the little intersection there, the first score line. And again, I'm going to cut across and make an angle. See, like that. Angle here and an angle there, okay? I'm going to turn it over. And maybe, see, here's this little rectangle we're going to remove, but we need an angle here and an angle there. So I'm just going to do that. And just, it's very, very easy. That's it. And then we're going to take a little bit off the top, just so when we put together it doesn't hang over. Okay? That's it. That's it. Okay? So I've got the 2 sides, the base, the front I've already done, and the back. Okay? So this I'm going to fold. Did I fold that back? Maybe. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it folds flat, so I think I'm, whatever, leave it. Just leave it. And this we're going to fold forward, okay? This is going to be the front of the, no, it's the back of the bag, but this is the front of it. That's the inside of the bag, okay? So now we need to come in to put our handles. What I need to do is come in from each side right on that score line. I'm looking for that score line, that 7 1/8 score line, and I'm going to come in 2.5. And what I'm going to do, let's move that up a little bit, get it straight so you get your handles straight. I'm just going to put a little, like a little plus mark, and the one line is right on that score line because I'm going to try to punch halfway on this side and halfway on that side of the score line, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to come in 2.5 inches and make my little, if I can see that score line, that is. I know it's late and I'm tired, y'all, but I've got so much to do that I've got to get this done, okay? So now I'm using this, this punch. If you don't have it, just don't worry about it. Just use any kind of your little pokey tool, and I would take like some kind of foam mat, and just wherever that is, just kind of go around, move around like that so you can make the hole big enough for your ribbon. That's all. You really, honestly, you can't really tell when you pull that ribbon through. But since I have this, I'm going to go ahead and use it. And I'm just turning it sideways. It's going to punch a hole in this paper, but I don't care. So right where that little, I want to go halfway try. There we go. Yep, that looks about right. Let me find the other. Here it is. Here's the mark. Okay. And punch my hole right there. Okay. Well, did that work? Not too good. Let me try that again. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's a little cockeyed, but that's okay. All right, now ribbon. You need 2 pieces. Sam, you said about 10.5. I find 12 is better, but you know, 10.5 to 12 inches. Now, what you do now? Let me go ahead and put my this gets folded over like that. So I like to use tear and tape instead of glue. I don't know. I don't know. You can use glue. Not a problem at all. I just find it a little smoother. I don't know. I just like to use the tear and tape here. I don't use it a lot on everything, but for this piece, this I like to use it on. Okay. I never tear that, right? Okay. So let me, here it is. So anytime you use double-sided tape, you know, get those air bubbles out, okay? So now we're gonna go from the back and put our ribbon through that hole. This is actually a little bit of a bigger hole. I probably should have changed the size and made a smaller hole, but it's fine. Okay, so from the back, put your ribbon in and then turn this over. Make sure your ribbon is nice and straight. You don't want it, you know, all twisted. There we go. That looks about right. Do I have my glue going on? Yeah, I think I do. I hope so. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put a little blob of glue right here above this ribbon and this one. And this is very thin ribbon, so shouldn't be a problem. So I'm gonna press that down and try to get it as flat as I can get it, okay? Really flat, so it doesn't leave a big bump there, okay? Whoop. There we go, just like that, okay? Yeah, I will burn myself. I have burned myself bad on that hot glue gun. Well, that could go down a little bit, but now I'm just gonna remove this. And you could certainly use glue. You don't have to use tear and tape. I just find it real, I don't know, it just seems to be a little smoother doing it this way, okay? So there's the back. So I've got the front. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing we just did. Now we're gonna take our base and we're gonna attach the front and the back to our base, okay? Whoops. Oh, I've got so much to do, y'all. So much. I am determined to get it done, and then I'm gonna start crocheting. That's gonna be fun, because I'll come in here during the day instead of doing this at night, and then I'll crochet at night, because then I can be out in my living room watching TV, and you know, you have to count your stitches, but it'll be easier to do that. Okay, so I'm putting the glue on this little 1/2-inch glue tab on the base. And I'm just lining this up. Don't go over the score line, but go right up to it. Right up to it. Okay? Get your sides nice and straight. Let me make sure that looks good. Yep. That does look good. So let me just, press this down, get that nice and stuck. Okay? It's a very simple bag to make, and it's a great size. Okay, so let me take this, put my glue on here. Can y'all see what I'm doing, I hope? Okay. That looks like it's bigger than 1/2 inch. I hope that's not, I hope it's okay. It looks thicker at that end. Well, all right, so right up to the score line, right up to it, not over it. Get your sides nice and straight. Let me just bring that up. There we go. You want it, you want it flush. There we go. That looks good. Oh, no, it does not. Certainly does not look good. Okay, let me see. Let me see how that looks. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I told you, it looked a little cockeyed. I think I didn't score it great. I think that's the problem. It looked a little off. But I think it'll be okay. Let me just get that good and stuck. I see I'm off a little teeny bit there, but I'm not going to worry about that. I could trim it off, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. Okay. Get that good and stuck. Okay, now we've got the top, front, and the back attached to the base. Now we're going to do the sides. Let me get this bag out of the way so I have some room. Okay. And take one of the sides. And then make sure this score line and this score line, they're lined up, okay? Make sure they're lined up. I'm gonna put my glue on this little tab right here. This little, what I think it's a 1-inch tab there. Get that nice and straight. Fold that over. Oh, now I see it's off already because I moved it. So let me just bring this up and make sure this is, yeah, that's nice and flush. Okay. You just want it flush. So when we put the sides together, it just kind of finds its home when you get it on there straight. Okay. I love this bag. It's my favorite bag because it just holds so many things so perfectly. Okay. Let's do our other, let me get this out of the way too. I got a giant mess over here, y'all. I should have, why did I not cut this in this yellow instead of the fresh freesia? Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'd have to go in the other room and find the paper and then cut it out. That's okay. And I don't want to start over again. Okay, so let me get this lined up. There we go. And let me make sure that's nice and flush. Yep, it is. Okay, very good. Ah, and I'm doing good. Okay. Just make sure it's stuck. Now I'm going to go ahead and put down this reinforcing piece. Yeah, and this is 7 7/8 by 2 7/8, okay? You don't have to. It just depends on what you're putting in there. And I just, you know, it's not heavy what I'm putting in here, but I think it needs a little reinforcement because this is just paper. It's not cardstock, by the way, the bag. So I should have used yellow. That would have been... I was looking at the other side and I said, oh, fresh freesia. No, I should have looked at the inside. I don't care. It's fine. I'm not going to go in there and search for paper. Nope. I'm not going to do it. It's fine. I don't think too many people look on the inside of a bag anyway. Okay, now we're ready to attach the sides to the front and the back. And that's how easy this is. And see, I'll show you. See, this is going to be about 1/8 of an inch taller, and that's it's designed to be like that. Okay. So let me go ahead and put my glue. I'm just going to do one at a time on this side, and just whoops. I got gluey hands. Pull this up, kind of taut, and just make sure. Just use your fingers. You should start at the bottom. And just make sure it's nice and straight. You know, it's nice and flush. This front is flush with this score line right there. There we go. That's fine. Just use your fingers and just pinch it together. And try to keep it nice and flat. That looks pretty good. Well, let me see. Yep, that looks good. Okay. Now I'm going to come in here and just press this down. And be careful, because sometimes I get a little too quick and it'll move, you know, shift out of place. So I try to rub it with my fingers first, then the this thing, whatever the heck it is. I tell you, y'all, I'm tired now. My eyes are tired from watching Olympics. It's been amazing. I tell you, these athletes are too much. I don't know how they do it. And we kick butt during the Summer Olympics too. All right, so just fold this up, bring it up, kind of taut, but just use your fingers. You see, I'm using my thumb and my forefinger, and I'm just making sure this is nice and straight. Y'all have seen me do this probably more than once. But for all you new sweet peeps, I thank you very much. This is a great bag to have in your arsenal. I'm telling you, it's a great size bag. There we go. Let me just press that down with my finger first so I can keep it in place, and then go over it. Okay. See how easy it is? There's nothing to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put glue, just because it's easier. I'm going to go ahead and put glue on both sides. Sam uses tape. You know, I hope I can get to that point one day. I hope I can. But it just scares the living daylights out of me. What if I get it messed up? What if I'm scared. There we go. Get that nice and straight. There we go. I'm just going slowly. Take your time. Go straight up. See, it's coming. It's a little bit shorter, the sides. That's the way it's supposed to be. And I'm telling you, it's very pretty to change the sides, to use different colors for the sides, or different prints even. Something like this would be, I almost did that. Use this for the sides, but I said, whatever. Now, yeah, I was looking at the fresh freesia, and that's why I cut fresh freesia. Uh-oh. Don't do that. I forgot I got glue over here already. Just go, pull it kind of taut. There we go. And see, it just basically just go. If it's, if you got it kind of straight, you're pretty good to go, because it just finds its way. Let me just go in there with my finger, and hopefully that doesn't move. And then press it down, and we are done. Bag is done. I just got to make a tag. That's how easy it is. There's nothing to it. See? A couple of people have asked me if I'm going to do my yearly Bah Humbug. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, I am. Y'all probably ain't going to like me too much, but ha ha ha. That's okay. It's Bah Humbug. There we go. Isn't that cute? I love it. I'm going to put a pretty tag on there. I could put a bow on there. I don't like to decorate bags too much. Sometimes I would put trim up there, but lately I just put a tag on it and call it a day. I think that's adorable. And I just barely I had 2 pieces matching paper. I needed 2 because this is a 12 by 12 paper, so I needed 2 of them. And these are the only 2 matching ones I had left of this, so that's a shame, but at least I can still stamp it. If I want to make my own designer series paper, I could stamp it. So I just love the stamp set. This is not available anymore. This is an old stamp set. So that's it. There's your bag. There's your full flat bag. Let it dry a little bit before you fold it flat. Dare I? Let's push this in where you scored it at the 2 inches. Just push. It's not a good idea. Push it in. See, and where we folded it in the back, that's just going to help it fold flat. It's not a good, I'm telling you, don't do it when it's wet. I just wanted to show y'all it's really, really easy to make, and it just folds. There you go. If you were using cardstock, you would have to make that score line there, but since I'm using paper, no big deal. And the back will have that score line back here. The front doesn't have anything, just so that's the front of your bag. And there you go, y'all. There's your full flat gift bag. Uh-oh, I got threads. Why do I have that? I got some fray check. I might put it on there. But yeah, all right. So that's fresh Frisian there. It doesn't look bad because everything coordinates. So I'm not worried about that. So there you go, y'all. I need one more bag. And boy, I've got a lot to do. But thank you, Suzanne, from the bottom of my heart. I cannot wait to use this. I am crazy over this yarn and these hooks. I've already got the pattern that I found. I said, oh my gosh, that's for Suzanne. I've already got a pattern picked out for you. So I'm going to get going. I have done this in so long, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. So y'all, thank you so much for watching, Patina. Thank you so much for you flattering me. I tell you, girl, that was just, I was so happy to see this. I said, oh my gosh, because it's such a cute little bag, and you just made my day, honey. So y'all, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I should have something for, I've been thinking about it. I've just been, you know, a lot has been going on with these last couple of weeks. But I might, you know, that's pretty cool that I got reached over 1,000 now. I might I'll do some kind of giveaway. Just give me a few days. I've got to get a lot of crafting done, but I think I will. I'll do a little giveaway. And because I would like some more addresses. I barely have any addresses. But y'all, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, and I appreciate y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you so much, and I love you. And I'll see you soon, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and Suzanne, thank you so much, and I love you, sweetheart. Bye bye, y'all. I'll see you soon.